sounds good. I don't know why I'm so fucking nervous.
commentator for this stream, and I'm with my boy Senna. He's over there streaming as well. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for you guys if you guys want to watch his point of view, which will be the same as mine, but you'll get to see his beautiful face and reaction. Make sure you guys tune in, and he's so close to 300 subs, 5 away. If somebody could go on over there and give him some love, that'd be awesome. Right now, we're waiting for my boy Potato. I'm gonna make sure you if you could hide your screen for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to share something with you. So, is your screen hidden?
Your voice is hidden. My screen is black. I'm excited. I'm excited for this match.
Yeah, for sure, man. All right, so let me pause the music here. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Stop playing. Okay. Oh, of course my stream cuts out. Fucking awesome. Oh. So keep streaming, keep streaming.
Who, me?
No, no, no. So I was talking to the.
Oh. Got my little notepad here to write little notes down.
Yeah. That's stupid Streamlabs. Whenever I have a window open. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So we have Potato Meep in the split, PG Rapids and Loyang. Maverick Chris, are you on this screen right now?
Yeah, I'm on the live
Okay.
feed.
All right, cool. Schoenberg, so 3 DDs, 3 cruisers, and 2 battleships with the carrier. Lion Monarch, D7 Baltimore, Wichita, Schoenberg, Loyang split. And now we have SoA going in with Black split, Loyang, Plymouth, Anchorage, Nebraska, New Jersey. They're bringing Nebraska. That's interesting. Lion and Kaga. Kaga seems to be definitely the go-to here.
Oh yeah. I want to see if they're going to be harassing those DDs in the caps with the Kaga.
Right. What do you think about those battleship picks?
I wasn't paying attention. Lion
So
Monarch.
they have
Yeah. Good picks for what
there you
carriers that is picked.
they have Lion, New Jersey, Nebraska on Sons of Aldewar, and then it looks like they had Lion, Monarch, and New Jersey, I believe. Yeah, for Pain. Got some tanks, got some snipers. I like it. I love the DD picks for both teams.
Yeah, these battleships are going to be able to soak up a ton of damage with this with that Kaga. But I don't think you're going to see the Kagas go after the battleships.
Right. So they got um 3-3-2 spawn with carrier between Bravo and Charlie for Pain. One thing about Potatoes audio is always quiet as hell. Let me see if I can do something on my end.
Oh yeah, he's all the way up for me.
Yeah, he is for me too, but just
Yeah, I bet you this Kaga's going to try and get Potato Meat to use his smoke.
right. I don't think they can hear it on my stream. Oh, never mind. They can hear it. It's just really quiet.
Radar right away.
Yep. Yep. Get the smoke. Get the smoke. Get the smoke. Pop it. Oh, he forgot to pop the smoke.
Well, he. I don't think he. I did think he did that intentionally
Mm.
because he would have like a 20-second radar with the Loyang behind the island.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the very least, though, you can have that radar a little longer to keep him spotted for the planes.
You see their Kaga, Payne's Kaga is targeting the Loyang now. It's just who can get which DD to pop their smoke first.
Right. Yeah, his stream is quiet as hell.
Yeah, same here.
We got Potato moving across Bravo, getting into the cap, contesting with the Loyang. Looks like Sons of Adler are going to get A without any contesting. DD at Charlie going out wide. Payne just getting the information. Now Loyang popping smoke in Bravo next to that island. Looks like he might back up and try to get the sonar trap on Meep. But with those torpedoes, I don't know if Loyang is going to necessarily waste a sonar.
Yeah, it's risky, dude. With that Schoenberg, you could have 4 sonars, but with the Loyang, dude, you only having 2. It's like you really have to know when to use it.
Yeah.
Look at that. See, it's a backup battle with the 2 DDs. There's the radar.
And there it is. Potato Meep getting his second radar in, getting some shots in now, and looks like that Kaga's trying to get him. Does get a nice little hit on Potato. Loyang getting away though. And here comes torpedoes from the Nebraska. Me very smartly going in. But now that Kaga on Lone Raptor might get some hits on that Loyang. Let's see if he does. Once Loyang gets spotted again, we'll see if the HP did go down. Raptor very good with that Kaga. He's been practicing a lot.
It's in the sonar now. Kaga now sees him.
Yep. Taylor trying to get away from that sonar. He's going to get hit with these planes if he doesn't get away in time. Not spotted anymore, but then he gets hit and gets the engine knocked out. Payne now going into Alpha. No cap advantage for either team. SoA up by 54 points that were seeped from Alpha. But Potato down half HP 4 minutes into the match. This is going to be a very tough match for them.
Yeah. What do you think about the whole 2BB, 3BB pick on this map?
Well, I will say that the advantage for Payne is the fact that they have, in my opinion, better effective cruiser engagements for this map. I think that having 3 BBs on this map might not be too helpful since there's so many islands, and the cruisers are going to be more useful with
Oh,
their
he's gonna take a torp.
utility.
Nope, he's not gonna take a torp. Jeez,
He does very, very well avoiding that.
I would have taken that torp. Yeah,
I'll take that deal.
they're dude, they're literally holding C with just a cruiser and a DD, and they have a battleship,
Yep.
a cruiser, and a DD over there for Sons of Adler.
It looks like Kaga's kind of all over the map right now. Raptors covering both sides.
Sons of Adler's BB's pushing now into C.
Mm-hmm. Haynes Armada taking Alpha. That's going to be huge. They're going to be able to catch up on points now. Very, very strong positioning at Alpha. Very strong positioning at Bravo and Charlie. Haynes Armada doing a great job early game controlling the map. They're still down on points, but not for long. SoA going to capture Charlie, or at least moving in to capture Charlie. They have a cruiser moving in to help that battleship that's capturing Charlie while the DD goes out wide, making sure that they don't get outflanked. And it looks like Kaga just got a hit on that Lo Yang in the distance there. Great job from Raptor. Battleship pushing into Bravo.
I think we're gonna see a
Press
radar
away.
here in a minute.
Mm-hmm. And Potato needs to be very, very careful. His positioning here is fragile. He's broadside to a DD that could be launching torps. And Kaga, Raptor getting another hit on Lo Yang. That could be a massive hit. And Potato trying to get away from these. Decent hit. I think that was like 2 or 3K off of him.
Yeah, that's what the Kaga's great for. It's just chipping at these DDs, dude. So when they
Yep.
do engage in that fight, which one's got the lower health?
Yep. Based on Lo Yang's position, I'm thinking he's actually lower than Meep.
Oh, really?
But
You
here
think?
comes the torpedo. I think so too. I think he's pushing away from Bravo. He's being more passive than Meep is. Meep is being a little bit more aggressive, so I think he has more HP. He has that HP advantage. Either that, or he could be doubling up at Charlie. I highly doubt. And yeah, see, he's pushing him back all the way. Lo Yang's got to be low, based on that position alone. And now Alpha and Bravo are capped by Pain, but they're only taking points away, or taking points from Bravo. A's being contested, and SOA taking Charlie.
Yeah, I'm watching that BB over at Charlie. He's still sitting there, but he is helping. He takes the cap for them at C. It's still just that cruiser and that DD. If they decide to push and overrun C, it could be problems.
Now, Potato gonna get some spots on that battleship, because I think the battleship's only spotted by planes at this point.
Do you know what cruiser that is with Meep and B?
D7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's controlling the map right now, AA wise, and I'm not sure if he has a full AA build, but I believe this is Galaxy in the DE7. Now here's where things can get tricky. Potato has multiple options. He could sit here and torp. Oh my god, massive hit
Yeah.
from D7 planes, and here comes the torpedoes from Kaga, and down goes Lion. Great job from Raptor taking that that kill there, but awesome job from D7, massive drops, and then now Alpha being contested by SoA.
That's
And
not.
that's a huge
Yeah,
win.
that's pretty how deadly that D7 just can go
Oh,
unspotted, dude. Can kill any
Mhm.
planes in the sky.
And now Nebraska is kind of forced to take a wider approach at Bravo to get some crossfire shots either at Alpha or Charlie. But here comes the D7 planes. At least that's what they look like.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, with that Nebraska's big
Here
big
comes
platform on
torpedoes.
its head. Oh yeah.
That thing is so bad at reversing. And here comes some more D7 planes. And Torps might get a flood. Nope. Probably DCP right now anyway. But that Lo Yang is pushing it on the far left. And more D7 planes. I believe, again, this is Galaxy Wolf playing as a cruiser. I could actually check.
Yeah, 5 minutes left. I mean, they have only one ship down on the on Sons of Adler. They have to They have to get
Now
in there.
Bravo contested by Lo Yang. Some shots on Nebraska, but doesn't want to get spotted. So Nebraska is probably going to go down with that perma fire. Just a fantastic job from Big Sip getting that fire from Monarch. You know, Big Sip and Monarch is going to push in to help Potato with that Lo Yang if he indeed is going to get spotted. And it looks like Lo Yang's going to push out of the island. And we'll see if Potato's going to hold his radar if he gets spotted. And if he gets sonared, that's another thing that could happen is now Lo Yang is pushing back. And here's the sonar. He's going to pop the radar, knowing that Lo Yang is there. But the planes are coming from Kaga. Let's see if he can hold the radar long enough.
Maybe somebody from A can shoot at him.
Yeah, it looks like D7 is pushing in to try to get him. You got 8 more seconds left.
Yeah, I mean the Nebraska's not there for the D7, so he could push up and take the kill.
Mm-hmm. Now he's perma spotted by that sonar, and here comes Kaga gonna take a big chunk out of Meep. Let's see if that ends up happening. Ouch! Yep, and that's him hitting that island there, getting stuck with that sonar. That's very, very.
Yeah, he didn't
unlucky.
have to be there anymore.
Yeah, I mean, he could have left Bravo a while back once that D7 kind of pushed around, but he hit that island. Both caps are being contested here.
What cruisers? Oh, the Plymouth.
Now D7 is overextended. The position was good, but now with Potato Meat gone, he needs to get out of there quick.
Good dodge in those torps.
Oh, very, very close. But now he could get shot from Alpha. He needs to be very careful. And down goes Galaxy Wolf, getting shot, cross-fired from Alpha.
I think you might be a couple seconds behind.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, that's because of the... Let me see if I can fix that. Go like this. Refresh. Okay, now he's flying around. What time is it for you? 2:47?
2:43, 2:42, 1.
Yeah, so I'm 2 seconds behind. Like no matter what I do. He is East Coast. So he's streaming from that side. Now SoA coming back. Let's see if Payne can hold on for dear life. This kill on the DD would be huge.
Oh, man. You never know what these Kaga planes do. These bombs, random as hell.
Yeah. Raptor moving in to try to get this split off the board.
There he goes.
And down goes Kaiser, and then down goes PG Rapids. Kaga getting the kill. And now it's a 1-to-1 cap race with Bravo being contested. That Plymouth is going to be a huge problem if they can't get rid of him. New Jersey far away from the battle at A. Trying to get some crossfire shots around, and he was effective getting Galaxy Wolf off the board because now Kaga can reign the map without any AA support from Payne.
Is there's still a DD over at C, right? From Sons of Adler?
Yes. Yep. The 2-to-1 DD advantage, and here comes Lo Yang. Raptor finding him. Can he make that turn? He does. Lo Yang helping him out, and
there he goes.
Nice kill from Raptor. It's a 1-to-1. And now with that kill, 50 seconds remaining.
Wolf with the shots on Anchorage.
Can Wolf hold his HP? All he has to do is stay alive. Overall, great job
We
from
got a little
Payne
brawl
holding this
going
one.
on over here.
Yep. Over pens on the Plymouth. Is he going to turns and guns in time to get the kill?
Monarch doesn't get anything on the Plymouth.
Oh, wow. 1 second remaining, and there it goes. Awesome job from Payne winning that first match. They controlled the game for the most part, but it got really dicey there in the middle. Once they lost Potato, it was almost a domino fall. Then they lost PG, but Payne retaining the lead to get that 1-0 victory. Now I'm gonna go to the chat box or the scoreboard.
This is best out of 3, right?
Yeah. I needed to change that, but I have it set for best of 5 in the box score. Probably like this actually. Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, I think Kaga's the go-to, definitely the go-to carrier.
Damn it. There we go. There we go. Make it best of 3 there.
You want me to try and roll it back like 5 seconds?
Why?
Because I'm a little bit ahead of you.
Oh, I think I'm just behind you 2 seconds. So you could probably roll it back 2 seconds or hit pause, wait 2 seconds and then play again.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll do that one. I'll do that when the game starts. We'll try and
Yep.
time the time up in the
Yep.
Well, my notes here.
All right, let's see what they pick here. The next map is Trident. Last map was Warrior's Path. And looks like the same picks. There's a Baltimore in there for Payne.
Yeah, they start the game so fast.
Mm-hmm.
You should let us have a little peek.
Right. That's okay. I mean, we can pause it on our end anyway.
Okay, let me pause this for a second.
So I'm at 35,
I'm at
34,
3,
33.
2, 1.
Perfect.
Yep. All right, now we're good.
Sweet. Hey Nero, hey Meth, Jekyll, Sam, what's up guys? Welcome to the chat. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm here with my boy Senna. I put the link in the description so you guys can follow his lead as well. We're on board now with Potato Meat. Game 2, 1 was taken by Payne. This is game 2. Do or die for SoA. Best of 3 matchup, quarterfinals. Stream brought to you by the Fleet Network, Winter Cup 2025. Middle spawn, it's a 2-3-3 spawn from left to right, or from right to left, sorry. The enemy spawning in middle.
Now Sons of Adler going with 3 BBs.
Mm-hmm. Now both teams, yeah. So SoA was using 3 last game, but then Payne's Armada was only using 2 battleships. And then they had 3 cruisers. It looks like the plan worked out great for Payne's Armada. Their positioning, everything that they practiced, they just kind of stuck with it. There was a few things that happened that obviously were not planned out, but their original plan worked out really good. Here comes Torpedoes to the left side of Bravo Island. Potato trying to follow that locator. SoA going in A.
You being a DD player, what are you doing here? What are you worried about?
Probably something. What I'm worried about is torps. Early game, taking a torpedo is insanely ineffective and or puts you at an insane disadvantage. Excuse me, because not only are you giving them free damage because you can't fire back, but now you're going to be like the plan that you had, the position that you had, now you have to change it because your whole thing was to try to get the cap. So now he's going into the cap. Now I did train a lot of people to not be in the cap this far in, but here comes Black spotted by the radar from the cruiser, and here comes torpedoes. Potato needs to get away from them, and I think he might take one.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh, nice job from Potato Meat. That's a close shave. 2 games in a row. And JoJo down a half health. I'm not sure why we're running a 3-bar black, but again, that's not my strategy. Train leader moving in though, that's going to be very dangerous for Potato because train leader is going to be running radar.
I like the JB pick from Big Sip. I'm a big fan of the JB. I want to see him blap some stuff with
Sip
it.
loves JB. Here comes some shots from Plymouth and Kaga as well.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Well, now he's
There's
on now.
nothing. Yep.
Now,
There's nothing Meep can do about this. This is Kaga is just doing Kaga things.
mm-hmm. Well, now
He can just
now splits on par with the black. So if they do
Yep.
encounter each other, they're never mind. Now Meep's even more damaged.
Yep. If I had Monster Gauntlet, I'd be healing in that bit up.
Oh, you got heals in Oster, right?
Yep. You get 2 of them, but then you also have better AA guns too. But nobody likes Ostergotland.
Sadly, get that ship out of here.
Mm.
nobody likes JB either.
Yeah. And now Black with the support that it has. Ooh,
That was a good
nice blind
shot.
fire hits.
Yeah, that. I didn't even see him spotted.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't spotted at all. It was just a great shot.
JB doing JB
Now he needs
things.
to be careful here. Black torpedoes are very slow. He could have launched them 12 minutes ago, and they could be popping up here at any minute.
12 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Now, what would you do here? Would you give up on B?
No. You got 6100, and you have the radar smoke advantage that Black does not have. So you also have the DPM advantage. So I would push this, but the thing is, he doesn't really have support right now. They're trying to capture A, go full in on that. Once they capture A, that cruiser could help out at B. But because he doesn't have support right now, other than JB in the middle, there's not really much he can do. He just has to be passive. And here comes the Nebraska. Team, I apologize if you guys can't hear the stream, or Potato stream. His stream is very, very quiet. I'll have to talk to him about it because he hasn't fixed that yet. But that's okay. Not a big deal. He needs to be careful because Plymouth radar could be active again, and I think it's 40 seconds.
Yeah,
with a 9-9 range. So.
It's nasty. Best in the game.
But I would try to, like, if I was me, I'd go a little bit more to the left of Bravo and help out at Charlie a little bit and then go around. Because right now, the circle that he's making is not necessarily pointless, but he doesn't really need to be making it. He could be going towards Bravo, backing in, because you have that island here to kind of help you out. But if you're out in open water and that Plymouth gets you and you're not behind an island, you're going to be SOL. Now he's crossing in front of a battleship to his right. Torpedoes could be zoned towards that.
Yeah,
so he
that's
has to
what
be
I'm
very
worried
careful.
about. There's the radar.
Now he's radared, and here goes. This is what I was worried about. Because now Plymouth is just going to push in along with Nebraska, and Potatoes.
Sip needs to get some good shots.
Yep. Everybody needs to shoot that black, and let's see if he is able to escape. And there goes the torpedoes. Now it's Plymouth radar. Black going down.
The only one who
Nebraska's gonna take some shots.
Yep, the only one who's not safe from is the Nebraska.
Really good dispersion too. Nice, good dodge. That's a great trade for Payne. And as I say that, Plymouth getting the kill on PG Rapids.
Damn.
But Plymouth is not doing so hot right now. Nebraska's on double fires. And now Bravo's kind of open
Look how
to
long
take.
this radar is of the Plymouth. He's still radar.
Oh,
The Nebraska can get
yeah.
2 salvos off on him
Yep.
and go out and get lunch and come back, and it'd still be on.
Yep. Finish a Little Caesars pizza. Rambo, you look sexy as hell. I appreciate that, man. You should go see Senna. I don't think he has a shirt on right now.
Ladies,
8 minutes to
ladies.
go, and they got one cap for SoA, no caps for Payne's Armada. This map has always been a pain in the butt, especially for DDs. But Charlie right now is at a disadvantage. They have a DD advantage on that side for SoA. Payne does not. Down 100 points. Payne got to get a kill here. 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
It's interesting to see the Baltimore try and cap B with the black on. Meep can get in there, right?
Well, I think Plymouth gets 3 if he's running.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we just saw one.
Yeah, well, so he's down to I think he's down to 1 left.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that Rapids went down. Why?
Yeah,
What?
Plymouth killed Rapids with the radar.
Damn, down goes.
Down goes Kaiser. That's huge. That's what they needed at A, and now that DD can head on over to Bravo help out. Meep letting his team know where his twist and track is pointing. That DD could be pushing to the outside. There's not really anything that's holding him back, to be honest.
Now we got 2
But now,
radars over here
mm-hmm,
for Paynes with the Missouri and the split.
yeah. One thing needs to be careful for right now, and this is like a 1% chance of happening, is the zone torpedoes from that DD. These torpedoes look really good, actually, for Meep. That jersey turning into that torp lane. Trying to avoid those bombs. Let's see if he keeps going. He might get 1. We'll see. He could also kill the DD if it's right in front of the jersey. And that's a close shave.
Just missed him.
Now Baltimore at Bravo.
Here comes the fun police.
Oh,
fun police is back.
Yep. Oh, look at that steep drop, and I think Meep is gonna have to try to get away from these planes. Oh man, he gets spotted for a second.
I think now that the Kaga knows how much health Meep has, it's just going to be nonstop heading for him.
Yeah. Now, normally I would have the D7 parked in the middle, but that island in the middle by Bravo is deceptive. It is a horrible, horrible island to be at.
Where the D7 is?
No. So if I would, so D7 typically is going to be very good in the middle, and there down goes Lion Wolf getting a kill on Lion. Massive, massive lead change now, and then both caps are going to be contested. And now the radar's coming in. Is that Constellation? Or is that Missouri?
That's Missouri, yep.
Oh, okay. These torpedoes look good if Loyang decides to try to avoid those planes going in reverse, and he doesn't. But now the reason why Meep is going to the outside here is because... And down goes Plymouth. Wolf getting another kill.
Damn.
Bringing his team back.
Wolf's just handing out, presents left and right.
And now your favorite JB pushing into Bravo. He's going to go against Nebraska. And that 40-second radar from Missouri is finally over, but he does have Meep to help him out in case he needs it. He's going to hold his shots in case that DD decides to push in. And now Payne getting A and C. Now they have map control. It's a 8v5.
Yeah, there's no way Kaga's coming back to get Meep with all this AA. I mean, look at all of his friends around him.
Right. That's why it's good positioning from Meep. And here comes the DD pushing in. And now, with 1 rack gone, if that Missouri wanted to, he could push around the island. Now, he's not going to, because what's going to happen is they know that they're ahead on caps. They're ahead on points. 3.5 minutes left, and they only got 5 ships to go against. So now he's gonna let the Kaga and let the D7 do some work
Yeah, he uses
and
Fox
push
Flare
the DD. Yeah,
specifically for the DE7, I bet.
yeah, for that Loyang, and now Jersey is down to 5k health. Now, the nice thing about that radar that just happened is not necessarily to kill the DD, but to get him off the cap. And now to cement this victory, 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining, and down goes Nebraska. Lethal Gypsy into Baltimore from the middle, helping JB secure the middle flank, and this one's pretty much over. 3 minutes remaining, up by 400. Galaxy trying to get a kill with those planes.
Yeah, down he
And he
goes.
does. Yep. Galaxy Wolf strikes again.
Loyang just pops out. Just
Yeah, he goes Rigos, giving himself up.
he's got no choice. Yeah.
Wind taking those shells, and here's a fire on Loyang. It's a great job from Payne's Armada. Not, not.
So this is best out of
Not
three,
giving up on
then,
the
huh?
fight. Yeah, yeah. Best of 3. This is it.
I mean, Tom Brady did come back against the big lead.
Yeah.
There's
Not
still
100 to 1.
there's still time on the clock.
Then that cruiser's way out of the fight. I'm not sure what's happening there. I think that's the Plymouth, is it? No, it's not the Plymouth. Is that Anchorage?
I think so.
Rochester? Kaga getting kill on Maverick, but right now this is just garbage time. Just a great job from Payne. I mean, in the beginning there was a little dicey, down by 200 points, and they had no caps. Halfway through the battle, they started to make their way in. Wolf with the 2 kills. Bixip getting that kill on the carrier. Nebraska going down to Lethal Gypsy and his Baltimore. And Meep just staying alive. That's a huge win for them. Staying alive and helping out another flank that's not going to be detrimental to his health. So great job from Payne. Let's exit this here.
What do you think would have happened if Meep took that black torp?
I mean, he would have been gone because then the Kaga and Plymouth were there too. So initial reactions, at least from the DD standpoint, I'll let Senna talk about the battleship side of things and what he saw. From a DD standpoint, I think the first game, Meep did a great job. 95% of that game, he controlled that middle, pushing that Loyang. Loyang, all he had was that island to hold his own. I think that Meep did a great job of like holding them to the island, and then the Lone Raptor and the Kaga pushing Loyang away from Bravo so that he could cap it. And then once Bravo was captured, um, they had Bravo and then they had Alpha. SoA controlled Charlie for the most part, but once they started losing the dominoes at A and B, Charlie kind of became a burden, and so then them trying to rotate around just didn't really help towards the end there. I think Payne controlled that first game really well. Now, second game, Meep could have been a lot worse for him if he would have taken one of those torpedoes. And I almost jinxed him as I was talking about it because you could feel, as a DD player for me, like I can feel the game in a way like, okay, this is around the time where a torpedo should be showing up, especially when you go against players that are at your level. You start to understand like how they think. So you know the problem with black torpedoes is that they're really really slow. So you just forget that they're coming, and so um, yeah, I think that the DD players for Payne just played better, and that had to do a lot with their victory. So, so on to you, Santa. What do you think about at least the battleship positioning and how Payne and SOA did?
Yeah, the positionings were great. I mean, you saw three battleships in the first game. Doesn't exactly mean, you're gonna overrun the other team with only having two. But the ship picks were all great. With the Kaga especially, with those when you have a Kaga as a carrier and you're picking those British BBs. I mean, super heals, big heals, 4 to 5 heals with the Lion and the Monarch.
Hmm.
I mean, the Kaga is like, it wasn't really going after the battleships as much. I didn't
No,
notice.
yeah,
It
no,
was
you're right, and as he should be going after the DDs, and I think both teams did a good job of doing that. So let's head on over there. Let's head on over to the Fleet Network interview or casting room one. Um, and yeah, I'll meet you there. I
okay.
think you have an invite to that, right?
Casting room one. I'll find it.
Otherwise, I'll send you an invite quick. Um,
Casting room number one. Yep, I see it.
yep. Okay, so click in there, and then I'll meet you in there. Perfect.
Now we're here.
All right. So let me go like this. Payne's Armada with a 2-0 victory. All right, so huh? All right, so now we're waiting for Big Sip. Get your questions ready because he was in a battleship. I'll let you two talk. There's no sneezing here. What the fuck was that?
My bad.
All right, Big Sip, congratulations on your 2-0 victory. Close shave on that second game, but how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great. The honestly, that was a heck of a match. I don't know if you guys saw that drop that the Kaga had from SoA on Team One on Meep. Just absolutely,
Disgusting, yeah.
it changed our entire tactic for the game. So, you know, honestly, it was great games from SoA, but and feeling really good because they're a great fleet coming out 2-0 on that.
Absolutely. So the first game you played Monarch, and then the second game you played JB, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Senna was getting real hard on that JB pick,
Ooh,
so
JB.
I'll let you two kind of talk about that quick.
All right, I gotta ask you this one question. I think everybody wants to know: Dunkirk as a commander, yes or no?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely. That blind
Yeah.
fire in the second game on the DD. What was going through
Yeah,
your
I
head?
mean
Unbelievable.
What
that
was going through
was
your head?
a lot of luck there. But
Oh
honestly,
yeah.
Dunkirk
Yeah.
being able to jump from AP to HE in almost second just feels too good of a
Beautiful.
perk to pass up on.
Simple as that. Love to
So,
see it.
quick question for you. Explain the pick, and this isn't me questioning your pick. This is me just asking. So explain the pick from Monarch for the first map, and then JB for the second map.
Yeah, so it starts with survivability.
Okay.
When you only have two VBs, you want to make sure you have more survivable battleships. So that's why I went with Monarch. You always get those, the 3D printers of the British battleships, which is why we kind of stuck to that one. And then, JB on the second pick, this is such a small map,
Mm,
and having a real short reload time helps a ton. And Dunkirk makes that ship just really good.
yeah, for sure. Well, we have Wolf in here as well. We'll ask him the same questions. How do you feel right now? What's your first impression of this 2-0 victory?
I mean, I'm excited. It's SOA's one of the top teams, and 2-0 in them. I mean, that's really a big accomplishment in my opinion.
And then explain your pick as well. I think you played Lion both games.
Yeah. I play Lion. I mean, just like what Sip said. I mean, they have 3D printers on the ships. Also, it has DFAA as a consumable that's built in. But the big is that it has the 16-inch guns, so that I can overmatch these cruisers at the tier.
And did you have any issues with dispersion in those two games? Because I know Lion can be a little annoying.
I mean, every like third or fourth salvo, it gets a little wonky, but the build that I have on it now is pretty consistent.
Awesome.
Yeah, I want to
Sonny,
touch
you got
on that.
anything?
I want to touch on that build. Are you running Fisher or Nelson?
Hmm? You're that's NDA. That is
What is
that's NDA.
what does NDA
Huh?
mean?
No dicks allowed.
Well, that too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you
Yeah,
want.
I run Nelson. I run Nelson on
All right. Yeah, I would tend to run Fisher on mine just because of when I do come in those close quarter battles, that pen isn't really giving me any pen.
I run Nelson for the Big 7 perk. The HE Alpha
Mm.
I found helps knock out a lot of the AA on other ships to help the carrier out.
I think I saw you switch to AP once on the first map in the Anchorage.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
He was
how was that
basically
fair?
garbage time at that point because he was literally
Yeah.
pushing them out of there.
Yeah, when you had like 6,000 health left, I was wondering if you had any more heals left. Did you have one
Nope.
coming? Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, shit.
Nope. Nope. Anchorage was setting a lot of fires on me. Just
Yeah.
melting through those hills pretty quickly.
Well, I want to commend you guys on your positioning for the first game, because when I was at any given time, I mean, even despite me going down, like even before that, the position that you guys had was literally just complete dominance, not necessarily of the caps at first, but it was like complete dominance of the map. I noticed your cruisers were in such strong positions. DE7, I would not have put him anywhere else on that map, especially since he spawned middle is perfect. So, I mean, he controls the map really, really well. When you guys were picking your positions for that map, now let me ask you this: the next round, is it the same maps or are they picking?
No, they're doing a new draw.
Okay, cool. So when you guys are picking positions, how long did it take you guys to figure out, hey, like I think these positions work best in the middle here, on the right, on the left? Like, what kind of all went into that decision making?
A lot of trial and error with scrims, but you kind of have to be flexible with stuff like that
Yeah,
because you can't guarantee spawns with ships.
right.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
going to
well,
ask. Because what if
A lot of trial and error.
what if your prevention ended up over at A? What would you have guys done? Anything
We have
differently?
positions for every spawn, so a lot of being flexible and trusting our players to make the right decisions. Because you can have the perfect game plan at the start of a game, but
Yeah.
we have to be able to trust, especially cruisers. I think cruisers are such a critical spot in these games.
Oh yeah.
We have to trust that they can make the adaptations throughout the game to get themselves in
Were
advantageous positions.
Were you guys surprised to see a radar Plymouth?
No. Well, we have a player in pain that he plays like really like crazy stealth build Plymouth, and we're really used to fighting it. We actually did warm up games before, and he ran that against us. So it was pretty nice seeing Plymouth being brought out, especially
Yeah.
after we just practice against it and warming up to these games.
Right. The next question I had is, were you guys kind of surprised with the lineups? Obviously you guys had your lineups that you guys were prepared for the first, those two matches, but were you guys surprised that they went 3 BBs for the first map? Because I think you guys only went 2.
Not. I mean, see if you could have this one.
Yeah, I mean, not that surprised. Honestly, that was our original tactic, was 3 BBs there.
Ah, okay.
But kind of through the trial and error process that Wolf was talking about, we just didn't think it fit the way we wanted to play the map.
Yeah, I think Senna originally noticed that right away, and then I kind of justified it with the fact that on that map, there's so many islands that if you do have more cruisers, you have more coverage. And especially with D7 spawning middle, you have the two sides where you can park your cruiser and shoot over the islands really well. And then you have the radars to kind of push the DDs away from the caps to help your DDs. Because the middle, you don't necessarily need a radar, especially since like you have split. So you can kind of help out that way. But you guys can, the map is wide, so you have more coverage that way. I don't think the battleships are going to benefit as much because everyone's just going to hide behind an island anyway. But in the second map, you guys went to 3 BBs, and I know I was talking to Sip right before you joined that he liked the JB being the fact that it was a small map and you have a little bit of faster reload, and with Dunkirk obviously making it even better. But what was your decisions with that one being 3 BBs instead of 2?
You can set three BBs up for like a really good crossfires into those cap points. There's not a lot of places to stick cruisers at on that map. So battleships with the survivability and then also the crossfires really do a lot. I mean, we play our BBs a little bit on the more aggressive side than other teams do, because we view them as pressure points, and with a small map like that, a DD gets killed on a flank, like the enemy DD, like the BB's pushing up. I mean, putting that pressure on that cap and where they can't get it back. And then a Bart with a reload booster in mid. I mean, that was perfect spawn for him. I'm very happy that the game blessed us like that. But
oh yeah, we saw the blind fire on the DD, and I think that was probably the most surprising play that I saw between those two matches. Just the fact that DD wasn't spotted, like I don't think he was spotted for a while, and then you just kind of like, I'm just gonna shoot right here, boom, hit. I was like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, we were both pretty.
Luckily, Meep was able to zoom in, like he zoomed in on that location when you hit, so it was like perfect. We got to see it. Yeah, I felt bad for me, but I felt bad for all the DDs that were just Kaga all over. Like that's what Kaga does, man. I was telling Sen, I'm like, that's what it's supposed to do, and that's what it's good at. He was surprised, I think, a little bit that it wasn't going after the battleships as much. But I'm like, with that's low of a drop, you kind of want to just take advantage of that and take out those.
I mean,
DDs.
that's Kaga's main strength over other carriers is that going after those DDs. I mean, I was more when we saw the Kaga pick, we were more worried about that than we were any of the other capital ships that were being brought out.
Right.
Just because we run Kaga and we know the potential that thing could do.
I think
that second game was awesome.
With you guys being the first game of the weekend, I think everybody's going to follow suit with the whole Kaga pick now.
And that's what I was going to ask him. You guys been playing this tournament, for a while now. Like, has that been 99% of the picks has been Kaga, or what other?
Okay. No, we've. I mean, Sip. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here. I think that's the first Kaga we've seen. Oh, everybody's playing Zeppelin. Everybody's playing Saipan. Mainly those two that we've seen a lot. That's the first Kaga that we've seen because we primarily run Kaga in our strats. We have other things that we can bring out as well, depending on the team and the map. Mainly map focused, but yeah, we thought we were the only team running Kaga, and it really caught us off guard when we saw SoA bring a Kaga out.
Right. Well, Sonny, you got anything else for them?
No, that's it.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your 2-0 victory in the quarterfinals. You guys are moving into the semifinals now, right? Or is there like a okay. And we'll see tomorrow what teams you're going to face next week. I believe it's next week, right? Or unless you guys are doing every other week.
It should be between it'll be between the winner of Wasa and SNA, I believe, is who we're playing next.
Okay. 2 exciting teams. We could see them tomorrow. Well, you guys got any last comments before I let you guys go?
Just GG's to SoA. That was a hell of a fight. A lot of fun. Thanks to TFN for putting this on, and thanks for y'all for covering us.
Yep, all that again, and yeah,
Thank you
thank you
guys.
guys for taking the time. So
Yeah, appreciate you guys coming in here and giving us all the filler information. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
yeah.
See you guys.
See ya.
Well, guys, that was it for the coverage for TFN. I'm here with Senna. That was White Wolf and Big Sip from Pains Armada giving us commentary on what happened on their point of view and kind of the thought process between Game 1 and Game 2 against SoA. Congratulations to Pains Armada for winning 2-0 in the quarterfinals. Now moving on to the semifinals next week, going against the winner of Warfare at Sea versus SNA tomorrow. Coverage begins, I believe. Where's my chart here?
That's gonna be a good game.
Oh yeah, for sure. Coverage begins at 2 p.m. tomorrow, U.S. Central Time. Myself and Netstramp and Marnaus, they're going to be covering on the German side, and I'll be on the English side of things, covering that match. So, any last comments before we end the stream here, Senna? Anything for the viewers?
They can't think of anything.
Well, how was your first commentary session here at the Fleet Network?
Oh, pretty nerve-wracking if you can't tell. I'm just happy to be doing it with you.
Yeah, we had fun, man. Love these guys at Fleet Network putting up a great
I'll do a lot better
great
next time.
tournament.
I'll do a lot better next time.
No,
I'll talk.
I think you did perfect, man.
I feel like I'm being pretty quiet.
No, it's perfect. You did the right amount of talking. And obviously you had great questions. So yeah, any last minute things I want to cover. I want to just let you guys know that tomorrow we have obviously the 2 p.m. game between Warfare at Sea and SNA, but I'm also going to be covering a little earlier that day Hull Crushers against Steel Alliance. That's going to be the one to watch out for as well. And at 12:30, so from 11 and then 11 o'clock tomorrow, U.S. Central Time, Hull Crushers versus Steel Alliance. And then at 12:30, we got Salty against CRD, two teams that have been at each other's throats since last year Super Cup. They had a great matchup in the semifinals. So this is a rematch to that and Ocean Cup because they went at it quite a bit. So then after that, we have the Warfare at Sea at 2 o'clock. So 3 exciting matches. Coverage starting at 11 o'clock tomorrow. We'll have some fun and hope to see you guys there. This is Angel Rambo Jr. covering with.
It's in the 12.
And we'll talk to you guys on the next one.
See you guys.